said that before I turned on my microphone in case the voice didn't come back.
I thought you really lost it. I saw your mouth moving, but nothing was coming out. Didn't have the microphone on.
Okay, we are ready to get it on here for 15 laps on the front row. It is Glenn Roy against Dave Trudeau. And Trudeau in the no, he is able to bombard his way into the lead.
Trying to back up his heat win earlier today in that flying zero. Gets out to the lead, and a good-sized lead as they head down the backstretch.
3 wide on the backstretch. On the inside, Doug Curry. Stuck in the middle is Roy. And it is Mahalski on the outside. And Mahalski was a beneficiary of that as he goes from 5th into 3rd.
Yeah, he's on the move, and that number 44 really with a good run right now. He is up to the 4th spot, and the front 4 are in a straight line now in the front 5 heading down the backstretch.
And a pair of Mahalskis running 3rd and 4th, Scott Mahalski and Steve Mahalski. Dave Trudeau, he is in the picnic area at the front of the field. Roy in 2nd. Now Evan Burgoy's trying to move his way up through the field against Barboza. So that is a car worth keeping an eye on.
Trouble over in turn number 2, and well, it looks like they're going to be able to actually keep going. We see
it looked
Ian
like
Brew.
square dancing.
Yeah, Ian Brew. It looked like he was doing a little drifting over there, actually, in that number 42.
Doing
but he's able
to
keep going, yeah.
And here is Roy trying to get underneath the 0 of Trudeau. So the 1 of Jared Roy. And Jared Roy, he is able to razor blade his way underneath Trudeau and move into the lead.
Yeah, and he drifts way up the racetrack, and that opens the door for the 44 of Steve Mahalski. Mahalski right there, and boy, we've got a gaggle of mini stocks all together down into turn 1.
Boy, that was a pretty good job of drifting accidentally by Jared Roy, but he has the lead. Hitting the wall hard with Trudeau. Curry was very fast, almost scary fast in qualifying today. So we are getting ready to turn him loose on lap number 4 of our mini stock feature.
Pace car is off, and here they come side by side out of turn 4. Green flag is in the air, and that number 1 is able to hold on at least momentarily, but Mahalski really on the move down on the inside in the 44. Let's see what he can do with him.
And Mahalski close enough to siphon the fuel out of the car of Jared Roy. Here comes Curry, roaming his way to the inside. Scott Mahalski is next door to him as they blast their way off the turn. It is Jared Roy continuing to maintain his edge.
Yeah, Roy's got pretty good momentum right there as it still maintains a side-by-side battle for the 3rd spot. Mahalski in the 44 closes the gap ever so slightly right up onto the back bumper of Roy, but Roy will lead him through the 3rd and 4th turn.
And Mahalski could find some room underneath if he could take advantage of it. The best battle for 3rd and 4th. 2 drivers velcroed together on the outside. It's Scott Mahalski, a former champion. And here is Doug Curry putting his foot down on the backstretch. But those 2 cars, they are sharing the same air supply, and now the lunge by Scott Mahalski to give him the advantage.
Yeah, Mahalski with a little bit of advantage there, but Curry really able to get back on the throttle quick out of turn 4 and draws alongside once again.
As leading by the length of a canoe handle is the 1 of Jared Roy, but there is some very intense racing for 3rd and 4th. Little to choose between Curry and Scott Mahalski as they sizzle out of the corner. Once again, they are dead even. Now, Evan Burgoyce, the youngster, wants part of this battle.
Yeah, he is caught right up to them as well and needs to choose which way he wants to go. Otherwise, he's going to get gobbled up because he's got Charles right behind him in the 25 who wants to get around him, so he's got to choose inside or outside, or Canfield's going to pull up alongside.
Yeah, you have to make the choice quickly. Who do you want to align yourself with? DJ Trudeau moving up in car number 79. There is a 3-car battle deeper in the pack. Ian Brew, who wound up in the grass earlier in this race, is trying to make a comeback. But up at the front, the story remains the same, and it's a story being written by Jared Roy as he is leading by the length of an ironing board over that number 44 is Steve Mahalski.
He's got less than 5 laps to maintain that lead, hitting his marks with every lap, able to use as much of the racetrack as he needs, and Mahalski pedaling as hard as he can, but just can't quite close in on him, as Roy this time around will come and see 4 laps to go.
It is Roy leading by the length of a bayonet against that number 44, Steve Mahalski. Curry is pulled away from Scott Mahalski, but there is a long distance between he and the one car of Roy. Evan Burgoyce right now trapped behind the back bumper of the Mahalski car. But Jared Roy, since taking the lead from Trudeau early in the race, he has been the sparkling diamond in this field.
And continues to be so. Again, a frustration for that 44 of Steve Mahalski because he just can't seem to close on Roy. And as you said, Doug Curry all by himself in the second spot and rather in the third spot, pretty good battle for fourth right now.
Yeah, Canfield is part of it, and so is Evan Burgoyce, as he has a spot. Now he pulls away from Mahalski. Trying to scrape his way underneath the 51 is Canfield. Up at the front, the margin remains almost the same for Jared Roy. He is leading by 0.3 of a second over Steve Mahalski.
He's only got to do it for another lap. Steve Mahalski digging deep for all he can get out of that 44 to see if he can at least get up to the back bumper. But he's got a lot of work to do to get there as he loses a little bit of ground in that first and second turn and slips back about a half a length. He'll come to the checkered flag this time.
And here is Jared Roy. Has some momentum coming out of turn number 4. Roy ready to jump for joy. Jared Roy the winner. Steve Mahalski second. Doug Curry third. Evan Burgoyce fourth. And Scott Mahalski will round out our top 5.
Dave Trudeau, it looked like you were on easy street, but nothing's as easy as it seems. Was that the case?
Yeah, the car was just hooked up. I was hitting my marks, and I don't know, made it look easy, I guess.
Well, in the closing stages of the race, the 44 was closing on you. You could pick him up in your rearview mirror.
Oh yeah, I was watching him. I seen him creep up, then I pushed it a little more, but I didn't want to go too much, you know. So I lost it. So.
Some people that get behind the number 1, you'd like to thank.
I'd like to thank, I wouldn't be here without my dad, Bob, he helps me on the car, my whole family, just, I don't even know what to say. I'd like to thank the veterans for protecting our freedom, and I just don't know what to say right now.